Well, good morning. This is Robin, doing the Saturday tutorial to make something. We're going to start, and this will be the bones, I call it, the start of an adventure for the month, and by the end, hopefully, we will have a completed project. So, without further ado, I have been trying to come up with something, and I've gone through so many ideas, but I was cutting out, I do fussy cutting every night as I sit with my husband for a few hours, because I do have to pay attention to him once in a while, other than doing this, and he appreciates it. So anyway, I was cutting these tags, and I remembered seeing a video, and I can't tell you who or what, but I know I've seen many videos on tag booklets or journals or things like that. So anyway, I was cutting these tags, and I got thinking, why couldn't we make tags of different shapes, or maybe not different shapes, just different sizes, and put some this way, and say a shorter one this way, and then another one back that way, say another one upside down, and another fatter one this way, and so on. So that was my idea, and then we could bind it somehow. We'll get that far, but let's first cut tags, and this is how I think of things. I just experiment. So hopefully this will work out, and then I cut this out, and it's a window envelope, and I thought, wouldn't that be a cool cover and closure? So whether that'll happen or not, I don't know, but we're gonna make our own. I'm not gonna use these digitals. I may use some digital papers to make tags, but I'm not going to use these, so let's put these aside. And what I'm gonna start with is some, I thought I'd make the tags out of craft paper, and because it's sturdy. This is a good 65-pound craft, paper, and these just are 12 by 12s, but I have 8 by 8.5 by 11. You can use heavy, any kind of heavy paper. I would even suggest cereal boxes, cracker boxes, anything like that, but I'm going to use this. And then yesterday I coffee dyed a whole bunch of paper because I was completely out. I use a lot of tea stain, coffee stain. I have some book pages, I have some digitals, some scans. And so what we're going to need is a ruler, scissor, glue, maybe that kind of glue, a cutter. Yep, let's get our cutter out. So we'll use a cutter, glue, and that's what we're going to get started with. So the first thing we have to do is decide the size of our tags. So what I'm going to do is figure out, put a piece of, and let's say we make it, let's just cut this in half. Let's cut 6 inches. Okay. That's a big tag. So let's cut this off at Say about 7 inches. I'm guessing. I didn't pull out the bar. Yeah, let's do that. That looks like a good size. So I'm going to do 2 at this size. And we'll turn this into a tag. Alright, so we got 2 this size. Then let's do the same thing. Let's do 4 of them at this size. So let's cut it in half. And we'll cut these at about 7. And about there. I don't want them to be exactly exact, but I want a couple exact. So these are just a little different. Okay, so now we have these leftovers, which we'll use, I'm sure. So I'm thinking 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me get another one. All right, so let's get another one, and let's do this. All right, so see, my mind is thinking. I have one this way, so that was 7. So I want it shorter, and all right, so let's cut another one right in half. And then let's make this one, let's see, we're having this way, we want to go that way. Let's make this, I'm making a second again. Alright, so let's see. So we got one this way, one that way. Okay, now I'm getting it. Now I'm getting my idea going. Okay, now we want them upside down. And how many pages do we have? 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. Let's do one more. And cut it right in half. Okay, so we have that part done. So, extras. So now we want tags. Oops. So to keep it simple, let's start with 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8. Perfect. So I'm going to take my scissor and let's cut it right about there. Take this, put it up over here. There's a tag. Very fat tag. Okay, so now we're just going to take this one, and I know they're not the same, but I don't want them the same. I don't know if you can see. There we go. So how is everybody today? Hope you're doing well. Let's do I know. Let's... No. Nope, let's keep it simple. I don't want to get crazy. That's me. I get crazy. I start making all different shapes and sizes, and which is an option if you want to take it, but I have to have this video done, and I don't want the video to be 3 hours long. So today is my anniversary. I was married 9 years ago, and was a very avid golfer, and my husband was a very avid golfer. But at one point I owned a golf club, and anyway, that's where I met him, on the golf course, and we played a lot of golf together, and we went out on and off for about 14 years, and then it got serious, and I had been divorced for over 30 years, and he had never been married, and he asked me to marry him, and I said yeah. So here I am. So there we go, we have tags. So now we have to decide. I want one tag this way. I might have to cut some of these off. We want one going down that way. Let's just look if we put that one there. And put another one this way. And this way. And that way. And this way. And that way. Okay. So, I kind of want it to... Alright. So we have these two. Okay. So we're going to start with this. Now, I want to back these with book page. Make them look... So these book pages are very old. These are from the 1700s. And use some of these. And what I'm going to do is just glue them onto these. So I'll show you what I'm going to do with one. And I'm going to get out my glue stick. Oops, wrong end. I'm just going to glue. Now, I may cut these down, but for now I'm just going to get them glued on. And once you see what it is, because this is what I do, I'll make something and then see and start changing it up. There we go. So that's all glued. Get the book page. And I want the words. And scraper. Get that all put down really good. Okay. So there it is. And then take my ruler and let's just get rid of this. Okay. And there we go. And this just gives it the rougher looking edges, which I like. I like that. Little pieces sticking out, who cares? I like it like that. Yeah. So we have one. Okay, there's one. Now on the other side, let's put this one. I'm gonna do some music. Get my blue book back out. Get the blue stick going. And I know this is boring, so believe me, I'm not going to bore you with doing all of them. I'm just going to do this one. Okay. I'm going to take this over here. And stuck. Ooh, I just ripped it. Carbon. You can't be so rough. But other paper. So let's stick a piece right there. There we go. Okay, let's turn it over. Let's see how this rips. I don't know. There we go. There we go. Okay, so anyway, he had never been married. I was divorced 30 years. So we got married on the golf course. We had a golf cart. We drove up in a golf cart. Had a big party in the clubhouse. That morning, my husband put on a golf tournament for any of the guests that wanted to play. And I think he had like 30 people. Something. It was a good little tournament, and of course he won. But I don't know if they gave it to him. Or no, he really is a good golfer, and I'm sure his adrenaline was going. So he won. We got married that day at the golf course. It was fun. So there we have it. There's one. Oops. There we go. So what I'm going to do is cover the rest of them, and I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. That took a little while. And what do we have? 8 pages. So that makes 16, really, front to back. So yeah, got them all covered now. Let's see. So what I did was, I went like this, and I looked, and I got the biggest one, so I want that for my cover. And then the next, let's see, what should we do? Let's take the next tallest one. And look how different they are. I love it. Okay, so now, so this will be front cover, back cover. Now, let's make one going this way, one going this way, one going this way, one going this way, and then another one going up, and another one going up. So we put them together. And this is what it's going to kind of look like. But what I'm looking at is these. I think I want to cut these off a little bit to about there, so it looks like a tab. What do you think? I think so, and I think I need to cut it down a little bit. Well, maybe not. But I think, and then this one coming down, what if we made that look like a tab? Okay, this one coming up, full size. Okay, so that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make this look like a tab. So I'm gonna take my pen and I wanna cut this right here. All right, and this one, okay, let's turn that over. This one coming down, I'm gonna cut it. No, should I? Shouldn't I? What do you think? Make it a tab, keep it there. We'll keep it there. We'll just move that up. So that one we're going to cut there. Okay. That's down. This is up. This is up. Alright, let's do down with this one. So let's make it a tab. So we're going to cut it. How do I do? Yeah. Make that a, no, that one's going to stay there because that one's going down. Alright, so down, sideways, this is the one. I'm going to make this a tab. Are you as confused as I am right now? There we go. We're going to want that. So let's cut those two. I want to keep these in order. Okay. So I want the two side ones. No, come on, Robin. There. And then that one down. All right, let's do it the proper way. Let me get my cutter. Little chapter, where are you, Mr. F? Mr. F. I like my little guillotine. I like Fiskars. I've had many, many cutters, and Fiskars seems to hold up the best, and these are still a little damp, so. Okay, let's see. This was up. This is sideways. Let's see. Get this on camera. Yes. I like that. I'm going to put it in the middle. Then this one is going to go down. I'm going to make that go up. And this one is up. I'm going to make that even. The next one is up. Make that even. This one is down. This one we have to cut. It was still wet, so the blade doesn't want to go through so good, but we get it because Mr. F likes to work for me. Okay, so now this one is a tab and this one goes up. Okay, so we got that. Now, how to bind these. And I like this look, up and down and the sideways, see? Up. Okay. I guess it doesn't matter which is the cover. Really doesn't matter. So now we're gonna bind it with a tab method. So, okay, tab method is, I'm gonna do 3 tabs and hook it to this page. Then I'm gonna put 2 tabs and hook it to this page. Then 3 tabs and so on. So that's what we're gonna do. And what I'm gonna use, you can use anything. You can use, let's see, this is how, when I cut papers, I put them in this little box. This is just my book paper. Here's that cardstock that was left. You need something that's gonna take a lot of bending. So you can use this cardstock and cut strips, or what I'm gonna do is, I have some somewhere. Let's get a washi. It's not there. Let's see. I have, let's see. Here it is. Fabric tape. Now, that's the other thing. You can use fabric. You can, whoops, okay. You can use fabric strips too, but this is Tim Holtz Ideology, and I love this stuff. And a little bit goes a long way, and I have some little strips already cut that I used from something else. So there's 2 kinds. There's this one, and there's this one. Alright, let me see what I have cut. Alright, I have a little bit of both. That one's only half a one. That one's half a one. It's half a one. Alright, so these look like they're plenty long enough that they're gonna work. So let's measure them. Let's see. They're a little more than 2 inches. You just have to cut them. I'm not big on measuring. What I do is I'll take this and put it up to here and get my little scissor and just cut. So let me just cut a few of these out to get us started. In the meantime, if you choose to use paper or material, you can do that too. Oh, these are, let's see how wide. These are about 3/4 of an inch, but you can even do 1/2 an inch will be plenty. And I think I'm gonna mix it up. I'm gonna, let's see. Let's do some of these. And let's see where we're at. Do a couple more, because see, as you notice, if I have too many, I just put them back. And that's mainly what I use this tape for, is binding things. So, okay. So there we are. We got a bunch cut. Put that aside. So let's see, and I don't measure, I'm just going to eye things. So here's page 1 and 2. I'm going to put these up here. What I want to do, this is my idea, 1, 2, let's put a blue one in the middle, 2, I'm sorry, I get talking very low, so I will try to remember to speak up. Alright, so there's 3. So we're going to hook those on the front page. And let's hope I'm getting this right. Now this is a very strong tape, but you got to get it off. So this is how I do it. Come on. There we go. There's 1. I'm going to stick that right about there. Halfway. And let's do another one. There we go. 2. And 3. Okay. As you can see, they're not even, but I don't care. So now what we're going to do is stick it to this one, but before we do that, we have to get 2 on here because we have to duck them under. And I know that sounds weird, but that's what we have to do. We have to duck them under. That's what I call it. So you can laugh at me if you want, but that's what I call it. So I'm only going to take half of it off. I'm going to place it right in between where these 2 are. See that? Okay, and then I'm going to take half. Okay, and put it right in between those 3. So, as you can see, what we have is 1, oops, sticky, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 all together. So now we're going to flip these this way. No, now, yeah, because see, I still have the paper on here. Oops, sorry, still have the paper on here. So I'm going to flip them down. I'm going to line it up here the way I want it. I'm going to stick it. I'm going to flip it over. Whoops. This one got in there. And script it down. Okay. Now we're going to take our next page and we need to make 3. So we need to go 1, 2, 3. But this one we wanted up to here. So we're going to take, oops, just halfway. And if you're gluing paper or material, this is when you would glue these on. Okay, so now I'm going to go halfway, and let's see, going to, oh, I guess, okay, this is where I'm looking to line the tapes up. I only wanted it as a tab. So I'm going to move this up as far as I can to get my 3 in between. So there's 1. There's 1. another one. Come on now. There's two. Two. Halfway. There we go. And 3. Okay. 3. There we go. Now, gonna flip these 3 down, line it back up here. Okay, that's where I want it. So, oh, gotta put these out here. There. Okay. So I'm gonna fold this up. And I know it looks confusing, but remember, we're hooking the middle 2. So we're gonna hook 1, 2. Okay, these 3 go on to this page. So are you starting to get it? I hope. And this is going to line up with the first page. So we're going to line it up there. We're going to get 2 strips. Oh, wait. 2 strips. Okay. We did 3. Ah, see, Robin? Okay, so now we need to do 2 because we have 3 that are going to hook on here. So let's line up the 2. You see how this can get confusing? You have to go slow, or I do. I have ripped apart more or tried to make it work. Okay, 2 there, because we have 3, so now we need 2. So we're going to pull this out, flip these under, line this up, and I'm going to pull off the 3. And we're going to push those over. Aha, it's working. Yay! Oh my god. Okay, let me get rid of garbage. Okay, I only have 2, so let me cut some more because we have more. And I know this takes a little time, but I'm just snipping. I don't care how long they are. I'm getting them about the right size. To me, nothing has to be exact in the junk journaling world. If I were making my other albums, yes, but not in this world, which I love. Okay, so now we're going to take the next one, which is up, because we have all our pages staying the way they are. Now, this is 3, this is 2, 2, that's 3, so this is going to be 2, so now we need 3. And that we're going to line up the same, because that page is up. Okay. So halfway. No, wait a minute. Wait, see? This is where, okay, now I need 2. Now I need to put 2. So, we have 1, I positive, but I think, no, I need 3 because I have 2. Oh, see? You know what? The easier way to remember is whatever's there. Duh. Come on, Robin. Don't you see the pattern? There. Because I have 2 that are going to hook on here. So I need 3. Oh my gosh. I see the pattern now. I see, says the blind man. Okay. Let's get come on. Now you can do whatever binding you want. If you wanted to put some, okay, pull that out, flip it over. We got it. Now we're going to pull the 2. 1, 2. I hope I got this right. Okay. So now I got the down page, which is just going to be a tab. So we're going to move this up even with that one up here. And there's a garbage. And this is going to be 2 because I'm seeing the pattern now. Huh. I hope I'm seeing it. Okie doke. Boy, this takes a lot of concentration. Whoever said this was totally so easy? Not. Oh. Okay. And I don't know if you saw it, but I started a birthday list because I just thought it'd be fun to send birthday cards to whoever's birthday it is with a little couple pieces of ephemera, sticker, some pieces of fabric tape with a little birthday card, or just say happy birthday, whichever, but to acknowledge other members of the group in a special way. Okay, so that was, so now we're going to do 3. So we're going to pull the 3, and flip them up. Right? Did I do it right? Yes, 2, 3. Okay. Now we're back to 2. Okay, so put this here. Why does this seem so long? It's not, it just seems that way. Okay, so let's line that up there. Let's get our 3. Oh, gonna need more. That's okay, we'll get it. We won't worry about that the second, but we will worry in another minute. So anyway, so far we've got quite a few people that sent their birthday to me. Look for the post that said, okay, there's 2, we're going to do 3. So 1, and send me your birthday and let me get that on the calendar so that other members can, I'll post at the end of the month for the next month, and then that way you have time if you want to send a happy mail. A RAK, R-A-K, random act of kindness. I just finally learned what that meant. I kept saying RAK, and I'm going, what is RAK? But now I know. So I just think it'd be fun. For the price of a stamp, send somebody a nice birthday card, or just say happy birthday on the page. Okay, so now we're going to turn that over, line it up, and pull the 2. Okay, she's coming together. Oh, I don't have to cut anymore. You know why? Because we're on our last page. And our last page, we're just going to line up and put the 3. There we are. Now, let's take a look and see what we've got. Okay, let's throw this away. Alright, let's see. Alright, here is our funky looking little book. Alright, so here's 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3. Ha! I did it! Yay! If you did it, give yourself a hand, because that was a little tough on me. And I know it looks a little weird, but we can do what we want with this. We can make it any way we want, because that's our rules. So, we have the actual book started together, and what we'll do next week is start making this look really great. So thank you for sitting through this and putting up with me, and we'll see you next week. Take care now. Bye-bye.